Hey everybody, how's it going? I noticed the office hours live banner here. I didn't update it. Of course I didn't. It says 2 p.m. Eastern. It's not. So let's just get rid of that for now. Boop, gone. Okay, also, I don't have my cool camera going. Look at me, how prepared I was. I was so prepared for this. Actually, I really was. I'm really excited for this. It always sneaks up on me. I'm always trying to get some good content together, get a good arrangement. And if you saw my computer screen right now, I have so many windows open and there's way too many of my face staring back at me. I could see like my live stream feed. I could see like the YouTube dashboard. I see a thumbnail of the live stream feed. And all I'm trying to do is just look at your chat and pull up my outline notes and make sure that everything's all good to go. So forgive me if there's a little bit of I don't know, silliness going on. Let me see if I can get my camera queued up here. You see, I want to get this, like, I have a nice camera and I want to get it fired up. So let's see. Hey everyone, keep saying hi. Keep having a chat there in the live chat, so we can get this going while I'm kind of scrambling around trying to make things look nice. I got a really exciting office hours live for you today. I promise it's going to be great, even if me starting this out was a little bit scrambly. And for some reason, it's not giving me my good camera. That's not cool. Maybe this will work. Anyway, who cares? Doesn't matter. Let's do this. Okay, so let me say hi to everyone. Hey, Leia, how's it going? Hafsa Khan, good to see you here every week. Night light on. Lori, it's Lori. I know that. Can't stay long today, so quick hey from Lori. It's okay. We have a replay. It'll be in your Freelancing Freedom dashboard as well. Monique, good to see ya. Kenny, as always, we've got some regulars here. Hello from Wisconsin. Namita, Brandy, good to see some students here, and good to see some familiar faces and other just new faces. Super cool. Nightlight on, Lori, with real fire. Oh yeah, real fire. Let's see the screen. Hey, Di from Calgary, how's it going? Not far from you. Is it rainy your way today? It's a little bit miserable outside, as my mom would say. I don't mind it. The rain right now. It's watering the grass, so I don't have to pay to have it. I don't have to use my water to do it. Just let Mother Nature take care of it. Mary Jo popping on before I got to run. Have a great live. Thank you so much. I'll watch the replay later. Bye-bye. That was quick. Thanks for popping on to say hi. I really appreciate that. Alea says, hey, if this is your first time here, welcome. Please introduce yourself. Yes, please do so. Would love to see who you are. Let us know who you are, what you do, why you're here. And we'll have a great time. Okay, so today is all about systemization. Okay, now for those of you who don't know what Office Hours Live is a weekly show that I do on Thursdays at 11 a.m. Mountain Time, which is 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Got it? And we help small business owners, entrepreneurs, consultants, and freelancers get started, grow, and create a dream business based on their talents and abilities, and to take care of their families and to be more self-sufficient. I think entrepreneurship and running your own business is your responsibility. If you're bitten by that bug and you want to run your own business and you want to take care of your family and you want to be more self-sufficient, running your own business is the key. Yes, it's hard, but it is rewarding, and you can reap the benefits in much more significant ways than if you were just to stick with a job. Now, I'm not knocking jobs, because jobs are good. But what I'm talking about is specifically if you want to run your own business, if you want to start your own business, if you want to grow your own business, I want that business of yours to thrive so that you don't have to go get some other business owner to to hire you. I want you to run your own shop, okay? Who here wants to do that? Let me know by show of comments in the comment box there. Let me know if you want to run your own business. If you do run your own business, let me know about your business. Give me a one-liner, give me something, let me know if you are here because you want to start or grow your business. I'm watching the chat. I want to see what you got to say about it because it's people like you that my business, for my business. Let me try this again. It's people like you for whom my business exists. Does that make sense? Yes. I get to come down here to my home studio and serve other business owners by helping them first know that they can do it, help them find out what it is that they should be doing, and then launch and then scale from there. And now today is all about systemizing. Now I'm going to let you know about that in a moment here. And I see some comments here. You guys are answering my questions. Jordan's from Peace River. Cool. That's far from here, but I think I've been to Peace River. Very nice. Good to see you here. Ali says, I'm Ali Mohammed, a freelance web developer and Android instructor. Very cool. Welcome aboard. Brandy, businesses need employees and employees need good employers. Yes. For me to say jobs are bad is contradictory to what I'm trying to teach, because I actually want you to be the person who starts a business that you can give other people jobs, even if it's just one other person, and you can employ another person or hire somebody else or help another person make a living. How rewarding is that for you to start a business that not only provides for you and your family, but can contribute to the well-being and welfare of not only your customers, because that's the point, you serve other people and make their lives better with your service, but to pay somebody to help you, and that contributes to their well-being, whether you hire them full-time as an employee, as a virtual assistant, as an online distance manager, whatever it is that you're doing. How rewarding and empowering is that? Jobs are good. What I want is for you to be the one creating the jobs. Does that make sense? Okay. Arthur's just starting. Rebecca says, yes, please. Let's see. The Bulgarian Patriot says he's in all caps. Whenever I see all caps online, it's yelling. I know you're probably not yelling, but I don't know. Whenever I see someone typing in all caps, I just interpret it as yelling. So please, bro, tell me, what does a girl like in the bed? Oh, okay. Guess what? You just got yourself, you were yelling, and also inappropriately yelling. I am not only going to remove you, but ban you from the channel, because nobody wants that garbage here. Go away. Thank you. Francisco, Brad, I want to grow my business. Have an idea, but don't know how to get the tools or things that I need to grow it. Bulgarian pilot or patriot, whatever. Why are you here if you're going to be sharing that nonsense? It's garbage. It's not appropriate. It's not about business. It's you being a troll. So give it up or go away. Okay. Dad Brad just came out. Papa Bear just came out. You don't want Papa Bear to come out. Okay. Di Jones, retired software developer looking to make beer money. Cool. Yeah. Side hustle so that you can kind of have a little bit more flexibility. So you don't have to use your actual income to pay for things that, maybe you shouldn't be using your income, like, entertainment or whatever, going out, buying beer, whatever. All those things are fine. But, if you're taking away from paying your bills and things like that, then it's not necessarily fine. Rafal, Patriots these days. Just want to know, dude, you're not even giving it up. Okay. I can't find the link. Alea, can you boot this dude out of here? Not interested in having that. You poked the bear again. Thanks, Alea. Appreciate it. Okay. Sorry about that, folks. Thanks. Not supposed to be a part of office hours. Rafal says, time for some positivity. Love your basement, Brad. Yes. Thank you very much. It's my home studio. And you've asked for office tour a couple times. It's really not that big. All I have to do is tilt my screen and go, there's the door. You come in, there's the back. And if you watch enough of my videos on YouTube and stuff, you can piece together the rest of it. It's probably a, I don't know, 100 square foot area. I got a closet in the back. I got a little like brick veneer wall, wood looking floor, repainted it. It's cool. It's really appealing. I like it. Stand up desk, got some plans. I got a place to sit, a couple whiteboards. It's perfect. All I need. Rafael says, just do the video about it. Okay. All right, let's get on track. Let's get on track here. Thank you everybody for being here. Really appreciate it. We're going to be talking about systemizing. Who knows what I'm talking about when who knows what I'm talking about when I talk about systemization? Or who is confused? Do you have any questions? If you have any questions about systemization in your business, throw them in the chat there, and Alea will add them to my Q&A board, and I'll be able to answer them. Okay. And I'm gonna let you know about systemization, and we're actually gonna do something I just came up with on the fly this moment, where we're going to build out a system on the fly. Now, I haven't really planned it, so it may or may not go as according to plan, but I think it'll be okay. Just show you some real world behind the scenes, and maybe give you something to think about. And at the end of this, I'm going to give you I have a little short, brief Google slide document, like a Google presentation, sheets, I don't know, like a Google Docs, Keynote, with some notes. Might want to download that. People wanted to download it last week, so we want to give you the option to download it this time. Also, I'm going to give you my revenue roadmap, price calculator for consultants, free demo of launch with the slides. Oh my gosh, look how many free gifts you're getting. And then also the funnel that we build today. I will give you all of that, but you got to stick around. Okay. So let's flip the screen. Let me see here. Screen. Is this the screen? Whoa, okay. Boom. And let's change this. Picture shape is going to be circle. Okay. Okay. Now, we good? We see it? Okay. Cool. So, stage 2, systemization. So, for those of you who are not aware what stage 1 is, if you were here last week, you can check out the replay. At Freelancing Freedom, our methodology is 3 stages. So we think that there are 3 stages to what we call Freelancing Freedom. Yes, Freelancing Freedom is our website name and the courses and stuff like that, but Freelancing Freedom is like a milestone marker. It's kind of like it's a stage. It's kind of like a marker that you get. So stage 1, Freelancing Freedom, is all about getting started. So when you first start out and you kind of have that paradigm shift, that mindset shift, and go, I can do this. That freedom that you feel, that feeling, we call that Freelancing Freedom. It's that kind of freedom. It's that first stage. Launching, getting your first client, growing your business, being able to like grow a side business, pay for your gas bill, pay for your utilities, pay for your rent, be able to pay for your mortgage, these sorts of things. When you are able to start doing that with your own business, we call that Freelancing Freedom. So that's another trigger, another stage, another milestone. Okay. That's stage 1, is starting and growing your business to the point where you could possibly go full time with it. But the problem with the stage 1, if I can switch back really briefly here to stage 1 freelancing, let's see if I could do that. Just really briefly here. I won't go through the whole sheet, obviously, because it's about stage 2. But this is stage 1 freelancing. As a quick recap, and then we'll go into what stage 2 is. So stage 1 is you're that beginner. You're starting from scratch. You don't have clients, no experience bootstrapping your side hustle. You're a solo freelancer. You're manually doing everything. So that's the person who's like just starting out. Okay, so that's the beginning of stage one. The second part of stage one is you're established. Maybe you're making like $1,000 a month and up. It's not about the money that you make that determines what stage you're in. It's actually about what you're doing and how you're able to provide for yourself with your business, and what it is that happens within your business internally. So an established freelancer, let's say it's $1,000 a month and up. It could be $500. It could be, $2,000 a month and up if you're like in a really high cost of living area. So you have clients, you have some experience selling your services, you're okay at it. You have a profitable side hustle. You've got a tried and true business model. So it's working. You can confidently say, yeah, I'm a freelancer. It's still kind of in the startup stage. I'm not confident enough to go full-time with it yet, or I've been thinking about it, but I want to have more consistency. I'm working a full-time gig and I'm freelancing on the side, but they're both about the same size. Let's see, you're manually doing everything. There's no systems, no marketing strategy, a lot of word of mouth referrals, and you want to go full-time, you're not confident, or you are full-time, but you're struggling. Okay, so that's stage one. Now let's jump back into stage two here. Now here we go. So there's overlap. There is no just like you're in stage one and then all of a sudden you're in stage two. There's overlap here, as you can see. So that's stage one, what we talked about. Stage two is, I'll show you here in a sec. There's an overlap with stage one. So you can kind of be in that, like, I call it straddling the boundary. You're kind of like, you're kind of sitting on the fence a bit. So what's stage two freelancing. So you're established. That's that overlap from stage one. And so, $1,000 a month and up, maybe. You have a side hustle, maybe you're full-time but struggling. You have clients, you're manually doing stuff. It's tried and true and it's working, but it's not consistent and certainly not something that you would feel super confident in going full-time with, or you're nervous that you're going to go belly up. Okay. So that's kind of that overlap. This is where it starts getting interesting. Full-time, I said roughly 30K a year and up. Again, that's super relative. For me, that was what the number was. When I started out, I went full-time and my goal was if I can make 33,000, because that was my introductory salary at the job I left. I was like, if I can make that, then I'll know I'm onto something. So I went full-time, but with like no systems or anything like that. I was a full-on stage one freelancer going full-time. So no systems at all right? For lead generation, no standardization. Probably a lot of us here, I know for me, if you were to tell me, if someone asked me, hey, is your business standardized? I'd go, what? What are you talking about? I do web design, not standardizing, right? Totally, I don't know what that is, or didn't. No email list, certainly didn't have one of those. No system for marketing. I didn't even market. I just got a lot of word of mouth clients. I was good at that, but that's just hoping that more word of mouth comes. Thankfully, I was pretty good at getting that encouraging word of mouth and getting that happening, but it's not a system, right? I had no system for educating, training, and pitching leads. My system for getting leads was one, through word of mouth, maybe reaching out to a few people that I knew, encouraging, hey, if you know somebody, hit them up, send me here's my phone number. And I get phone calls like, hey, I'm so-and-so, this person referred me. And I go, great. And then from there I'd go, let's talk about your business and let's meet up, let's chat, see how I can help you. So there's a lot of manual stuff, no systems, nothing automated, not in any way, shape, or form. No system for selling, no system for service delivery. That was another thing. If you had to stop working, like if you suddenly became disabled, you like broke your hands, or you became sick, or you needed to take a week off, or you were hospitalized, or worse, or any of these things, could somebody step in and run your business? This is a good test for knowing if you are in stage 2 and doing stage 2 well, or if you are not even close to stage 2. Because stage 2 is about how you systemize and standardize your business and automate. Can somebody else step in and go, in the meantime, while so-and-so cannot work because their business is based on them, can I step in and run it for them? Now, we don't have to go so heavy and dark and think about like if something bad happened to you. Think about if you wanted to hire somebody. Say you wanted to hire I don't know, say you wanted to hire a spouse. I mean, you wouldn't hire them. They'd just work on your business with you. But let's say you wanted to hire a team member. What if you wanted to hire your, teenage child to help you out, to give them an idea of how to run a business? You need to give them instructions. You need to train them. You need to have a system. You need to standardize. You need to have what's called a standard operating procedure document. That is a fancy sounding corporate term for when something happens in your business, what is the plan of action? What is the standardized plan of action? Now, this is where freelancers and these, people who are just kind of rogue and just trying to get clients and stuff, they treat their business as though they're just like a little, freelancer, just like collecting gigs, in the gig economy. What I'm looking for is to help you create a business that is professional, neat, tidy, packaged, and standardized as if it were a large or a true small business. Not like a gig business or a little, side thing, like an actual small business. Here where I am in Southern Alberta, Canada, or in Canada, a small business is like somebody who makes up to $1 million in revenue per year. I believe that's the number, but it's around that. So you can, even someone who makes $1 million in revenue per year is considered a small business. So I'm talking like running an actual small business in the standardized way. You can't get to those numbers. You can't get to 100,000, 500,000, or $1 million if you're not systemized and standardized. It just can't happen. You'd be trying to do it by brute force. And scale, standardization, and systemization, having a smooth running machine is how you get to higher stages without burning yourself out or completely just coming to a screeching halt. Because you as a person, like a one-person shop, if you want to grow to say $100,000 a year, you need systems and standardization. You can't do it otherwise, because you can only handle so much. If you start multitasking, and just think about, as a business owner, all the things that you need to handle: marketing, pitching, selling, communication with past clients, selling past clients, service delivery. So you just think, oh, if I get a client, I'll do my talent and my skill, provide my service, and then collect the check, and then move on to the next one. Okay, sure. If that's what you think it is, then that's cute. That's only one little sliver of what's involved. Okay. As a business owner, you have like a million other things that you have to do all at the same time, it seems like. And the more clients you get, the bigger those clients get, the bigger those invoices get, the harder it all becomes. So you can manually send an invoice for $1,000 and say, yay, you made $1,000, and then go build a website or go deliver your service or deliver your product or whatever it is. But then, okay, now throw another $1,000 client in there who has the same timeline. And now you have two people requiring all of that effort. You've just doubled how much that needs to happen. And now you're manually sending invoices. You're manually following up. You're manually delivering services. You're manually marketing. And then you're stopping marketing yourself. And then all of a sudden, the next month, you're in a big slump. You're in a valley, what I call it, the mountains and valleys, because you spent all your time last month working with your 1 or 2 or 3 clients manually, and everything else fell. So now you're in the valley and going, oh man, now I got to find more clients. And then it happens again. You get a few clients, you feel good. You finish your service delivery, you collect your checks, you feel like you're doing really well. And then all of a sudden, the next month, the next valley comes along and you go, man, I'm starting from scratch every single freaking time. Do you think that's how well-running small businesses run? Absolutely not. Nobody would be starting a business if that was the approach they took. Can you imagine a lawn care company or an arborist or a personal trainer or a small gym, like an exercise gym, like a yoga instructor? Imagine, lawyers, new lawyers. Imagine real estate agents. If they didn't systemize, standardize, market, and create a machine, a system out of their business, they would always be chasing clients, delivering their service, dropping off the face of the planet during that time, and then having to start back over again. That sounds That sounds bad. That sounds difficult. That sounds wrong. You wouldn't do that. If you started up a coffee shop and then you closed every single time you got 2 people coming in to order coffee, how well do you think that business is going to run? And that's the problem for me, is when I see, and because I did this, and luckily I found ways around it and learned the hard way, I had no choice but to succeed because I was providing for my family with my single freelancing income. So I had to figure it out. I didn't just go, okay, we'll throw in the towel, go back to my old job. It didn't work that way. So I had to figure it out. And thankfully I did. But if you started up a business and you did that, it wouldn't work very well. And that's what bugs me with freelancers, is that they keep the mindset of, I'm not a business owner. I'm just kind of like some dude on the side who like kind of build your site, man, for like super cheap. And I'm sorry that I have to send you an invoice. Or you're like, yeah, I'm not confident in my abilities and I'm not really a business and I'm kind of just this. And you're just kind of like pussyfooting around and you're kind of helping people. You're kind of worried about it all the time. And it doesn't instill confidence. Can you imagine if you had, a lawyer come up to you, or you said, hey, I'd like to write my will and set this up and set up some insurance for this and protect my business from these liabilities. And they go, yeah, okay, sure. I could do it for free, but I'm just like a little bit nervous about that. And I'm kind of new, so like I'm not experienced. I'm really bad at this. I'm so bad at it. I'm going to like try my best, but I could put you in touch with somebody who's like pretty good at it, or I don't know if I'll be around next month to follow up. You'd be like, get out of here. Like, no thanks, right? You wouldn't trust that person. You trust the business who's going to deliver their service, is confident that they're the best at it, will do their best work, and will be around and actually serves you and solves your problem. And freelancers, unfortunately, don't take that mindset because they just think they're just like a little lowly side thing that gets contracts thrown at them once in a while if they're lucky. Come on, step up a bit. Take some risk and be more confident in your ability. Start a business and be a business, okay? Don't just like say you want to start a business and then kind of just be like a tenderfoot freelancer. Feel free to quote me on that. Tenderfoot. So yeah, I kind of went on a little bit of a tangent there. That's what systemizing is all about. That's why you want to systemize, because if you want to be a real business, if you want to achieve that next milestone of freelancing freedom, which is I am now a consultant. I have a consultancy. I have a business, and I can confidently say I have a business. Maybe you incorporate, you establish an LLC, or you have a partnership with somebody. You're an actual business, not just kind of like a side, I'll collect gigs here and there person. You want to have a business that operates as a business so that you can confidently say I'm a small business owner and I contribute to my local economy and I do well. And if I get sick, it's okay. I can have my subcontractor, an employee of mine, a spouse, a partner, teenage child, or another person step in, go, here's your instructions. Here's what I do. Here are my operations that need to happen. I'm going to be gone for a week because I'm on vacation or I'm sick or whatever, and they can handle it. Now, that's only if a human handles it. I'm also talking about automation where you can have software handle things so that if you drop off the face of the planet for a week to go in the cabin in the woods and just kind of be with nature and turn off, or you want to go on vacation or any of this stuff, you can have software that runs automatically. Like, you guys, I'm looking at my phone here because this is the sort of stuff you want to see. Let's see here. I might not be able to. I have way too many emails. I don't check my email anymore, really. So I get like 2,000 emails and I don't read them. Except for ones from you guys. I'll read those. But the other stuff like subscriptions and email lists, yeah. No thanks. Yeah, I can't find it. I was just trying to find too many emails. Basically, I was going to look for a notification that shows you got a deposit from a client or a customer, just like in the middle of the night. You're going to bed, brushing your teeth and you're like, check my phone once. And then you see like, you're going to have a deposit of, $2,500 tomorrow. And you're like, whoa, that's amazing. Because I want you to be able to have a business that runs without you. And you can't have that without systemization. Okay. So that's what systemization is all about. Stage one, in my opinion, is the most important stage because it's the foundational stage. If you don't have that, you can't systemize. What are you systemizing if you don't have foundations and practices and systems to be systemized? Does it, you know what I mean? Like if you don't have clients, if you don't have a service, if you don't have, a way to get clients, if you don't have things that you've done repeatedly, then what are you systemizing? You're just systemizing theory. You go, yeah, I'm going to like systemize a great system and that system's going to get me automatic clients because I saw it on a Facebook ad once and it's going to be so good. I'm going to Instagram it every day. Like you're not doing anything. Go away. Right? You can't systemize something that hasn't been established. So stage one is about establishing an actual foundation so that you can systemize it, so that you can automate it, so that you can scale that business from like $1,000 every now and then to consistent cash flow to a full-time operation to something that you can scale and go, this system works at $50,000 a year. Let's scale it to $100,000. Let's scale it to $250,000 a year and hire a couple team members and invest in some other developments and software so that we can get this to a great small business, right? And it's not like a dream, a pipe dream or anything like that. When you start up a business, it's possible. And that's the problem. A lot of freelancers and new consultants who are starting up solo and not just like taking out $100,000 loan from the bank and starting up like a brick and mortar retail shop selling dresses or whatever. Those people, at least what they do is they go, well, my head's in the game. I got to run this business. How am I going to pay back this loan and pay for my bills? Because this is heavy. Freelancers, we have the great benefit of being a lightweight, lean business model. So when I go to my accountant and she goes, your operation runs as though you have 10 employees. I'm like, well, I kind of do, but it's software, it's systems. And, I have an online business manager now, Alea, to help me run the operations. But we have this lean business model. So for traditional businesses to get to like say $100,000 a year or $500,000 a year, you need to actually have a significant overhead, an office, a building, staff, you're paying salaries and insurances and all these things and tons of operating costs. So you're only taking home a certain amount and tucking a little bit away. But when you are a consultant, you can deliver a $5,000 service and your cost to close and deliver and market and to have that happen regularly is maybe 5, 10, 15%, meaning your profit margin as a consultant is anywhere between 75% and up. Unheard of. Profit margins for like retail businesses are significantly lower. You can look up profit margins for different industries as consultants and freelancers, especially online. For you to deliver a service, you're not creating a book or a product. You're creating something that's more your knowledge and information and ability and your service. That profit margin is massive. So, okay. So that's systemization, folks. Now, why would you systemize? Feel free to let me know why you think we should systemize. Okay. But this is why I think you should systemize if I haven't already said it. It's so that you can keep your business small. So, if you want to start up an agency, where you actually have team members to deliver your service. So let's say a web design agency, a marketing agency, a human resources agency, someone where an agency, you can make an agency out of many different types of services. But you have to pay those people. So let's say it costs you, you pay somebody $30,000 a year to run your business, and then you pay another person $30,000 a year to deliver the service, and you pay another person $30,000 a year to market, do sales calls, and yada, 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 yada. You got $90,000 a year in overhead on top of, so you need to make that, and then you need to make profit, and you need to pay yourself. And so this is the plight the downside of running an agency, but still it's possible. If you have something that works and it's systemized and you want to scale it and you want to open up a shop and you want to do it that way, totally. You can run $1 million a year agency and make a tidy profit for yourself and the business and hire people and contribute to their well-being and lives as well. So it's meaningful. But you can also systemize and scale being a lean solo shop with a one-person team, you or maybe a couple people. But systemizing is the key. So you can keep it small with systemization because you can use software. You can scale like you're a big operation. So like I said earlier, when I go to my accountant, she's like, it's like you're running a big operation, but you don't have all these staff to do it. And I go, well, I pay a lot of money for software to do what people, so I design the systems that I do, but I automate it. So it's like I could have hired somebody to say, okay, I need you to monitor the computer 24/7. And anytime this happens, do these 8 things. But that's what I'm doing with software. Okay. One-person consultancy can use systemization to automatically run on the side. So if you're just like growing your side hustle, systemization is your best friend because you can automate your leads and your clients and certain aspects of service delivery so that you can show up, do your work, and go back to your normal job to grow that. Or you can use it to grow to, say, 6 figures or beyond. It's not uncommon for people to have a one-person 6-figure consultancy and beyond. I know people who make $500,000, $1 million, and more using systemization and have a small business. Eliminate manual work, so less human error. So you can use systems to run 24/7, software rather, and automation to run 24/7, versus you having to monitor the computer and you're tired and you forget this step and you screw this up and nothing's standardized. If you get sick, no one knows what's going on in your head or how you do that thing. If you can standardize it and automate it, or standardize it and delegate it, now you're golden. Now you're running a real business. And then you can design a watertight system, tweak it, improve it, and scale it. So if you have a watertight system that works with software and even people, that works at, say, $50,000 a year consistently, there's the only thing stopping you from scaling that 10 times the size to, say, $500,000 a year is feeding that system. Okay, so if it gets you, 10 clients a year, 10 $5,000 clients a year, well, okay, how do you get 100 $5,000 clients a year? You just feed the system. You paid advertising, you increase the traffic, you increase the conversion rates. There's lots of different things you can do to scale that system. Okay. So then let's build a real system. We still got about 20 minutes or so to build something. It's not going to be this perfect watertight system by no means, but it's something to get you started. Excuse me. To give you an idea of how I would do it. And then basically, if you stick around here, actually, right now is a good time as I set up my screen here. In the description, if you go to freelancingfreedom.com/launch, right here, let me see. Grab your free demo of Launch, freelancingfreedom.com/launch. I will email you after this, because I haven't set it up yet. We haven't created it yet. I will email you the link to the template of the funnel, the system that I'm going to make right now, or I'm going to attempt to make right now. The slides right here, these slides, only a few of them. There's only a few of them, but I'll email them to you because you might want them for notes. And the replay of this workshop. So I'll give you the revenue roadmap, the demo of Launch, pricing calculator for consultants. That's all in one. You get an account at Freelancing Freedom for free, and you get the revenue roadmap, pricing calculator, and the free demo all added to your account just like that. So you can enjoy those tools for free, and you get that demo. And then also I will personally email you the slides and the link to download the funnel that we'll create. Okay. Sound good? So do that right now. Now's your chance to do that. And we're going to build some stuff. It's going to be fun, I think. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to first map it out. Let's map it out. So there's a really cool tool called marketplan.io. Let me see. It's free to sign up. And here's a cool freelancers funnel right here that I already made. Okay. And I'll show you this. And this is what I want you to be able to do. And I'll send you this as well. Hafsa says, quick question, having software to systemize or hire people requires money. And for example, a freelancer is not making that much even with a good number of clients. What about that scenario? Hafsa, good question. You can systemize as simple as having a piece of paper and checklists for every single thing you do in your business. So audit everything you do. Don't just jump in, pay money for software, and then say, okay, let's just throw features at my problems. No, you want to actually know what the problems are, diagnose them, and then create systems for that from the core. You can do that by taking your notebook right here, okay, and write out, okay, what are all the things I do in my business? I send invoices. I write proposals. I do service delivery. I build websites. I set up hosting. I meet with clients. I do this. I do that. I do this. I do that. I pay bills. I pay my credit card. I pay my loan. I do this. Do this. There's probably 1,000 things you do in your business. You should have a system for every single one of those. Sounds like a lot of work? It is. Do you want to run a business? Create some systems. Get to work. It's not easy. That's why not a lot of people do it, and other people just go get jobs. But if you want to run a business, you have to show up and do the work. Once you establish that foundation, then we can talk about automating that stuff, okay? Software is relatively cheap. I know Hafsa Khan, you're probably saying you're in Pakistan. Okay, yeah, so it's hard because the cost of living versus the revenue you can make and stuff like that. I understand you're in a little bit of a different situation that way, so it's hard for me to speak from that because I don't live in Pakistan. But you do have access to a global marketplace. You are here watching this. You have an internet connection. You can get clients internationally. You can get clients locally. You can deliver services for a lower cost. If you can have systems and automation, they will still be your friend. There are free alternatives to the tools I'm going to show you. Market Plan is free. There's a paid upgrade as well, but you don't need to sign up for it. There's also another one called Funnelytics. Alea is going to link up Market Plan and Funnelytics for you. Also, grab that freelancingfreedom.com/launch. I'll email you all the resources and all the stuff. I'll after this write up an email and send it to you if you get on that demo list, so that you can have everything that you need to do this. And I'll also try and find some free alternatives for you. So if you're not willing to pay any money and stuff like that right now, that's okay. Here's the thing. Once you start making money from a system, you should be paying to make that system work better. So things like Market Plan, you can pay to upgrade to have it actually track your system to see how it's working and your return. If it's making you money, then yeah, you could pay for that system. ConvertKit, I pay like $3,000 a year. It's probably my biggest expense next to taxes to run my business. But ConvertKit, that system that I have in place, makes me way more than the $3,000 a year I pay. So, if you pay $10 and it makes you $50, you can pay for it. Okay. So that's my answer to your question there, Hafsa. Good question. I really appreciate it. Monique says you can put that on a Kanban board. It takes time, but you can set it up. Awesome. Yep. So let's jump in here. So let me show you this system. Thankfully, I already made this so that we can actually take a look at it and see how it works. So this is a funnel. Okay, it's a fancy term nowadays. The word funnel has been around for a very long time. You can use funnels to put water in. You can put funnels to put oil into your vehicle's engine. The idea is that it's a funnel. It captures something and then goes out the bottom in a more precise manner. The problem with this metaphor, imagining a funnel, is that everything you put into a funnel comes out. Not true when it comes to marketing and sales. Think of it more like a colander, okay? Doesn't sound as good, okay? Marketing colander, a marketing strainer, but it's kind of like what it is, where you have like a cup at the bottom, okay? These are your clients, and then you have a big colander above it. And then you pour stuff in it. Most people don't make it into the cup, but the ones that do are your clients. Not as cool of a metaphor, but it's more of the reality. The reason why they call it a leaky funnel is that your funnel has holes in it. You can think about that as well. So someone goes in and then you say, hey, sign up for my thing. So for example, when you, perfect example, sign up for my free demo of Launch, I'm going to give you all those free tools and free resources and slides and all that stuff. My hope is that there's enough value in what I'm offering you for free that you will give me your email address so that I can continue to contact you. And then after that, add more value to your life so that I can connect with you and hopefully have you be a customer of mine, a client of mine. I know full well that not everybody who gets into that funnel will become a customer. It doesn't mean I shouldn't serve them, because they might become a customer later, or they might be someone who refers a friend of theirs to me later. Not everybody here is going to be a customer of mine, nor is that my goal. That's craziness, okay? What you want is to serve a bunch of people so that some of them might realize that they need more help from you. So this is a leaky funnel, is that when you pour in traffic, some people are going to fall off. They're going to go, not for me. I'm not in that stage. I don't like you, whatever it is, so that you can filter out the people who you can maybe serve them at one level of in their life, but not the level that they might become a customer. That's how it works. Okay. James says, I have access to some of the most advanced software on earth, still use paper for some steps, SOPs. Cool. Larry, filter as in coffee filter, trap the grounds and let the gold flow through. Yeah, exactly. So it's like a filter. It's kind of like a coffee filter, panning for gold, panning for clients. James says, also never an Apple app, no proprietary monopolies in our corporation. I just use the tools to get the job done. Alea, right? You guys. I like my Apple computer. Not because I'm like an Apple fanboy or anything. It's just, it does the trick. And I don't want to be learning how to do something else when don't fix what ain't broken. Right? Okay. Jordan asks, what's the sign up form? freelancingfreedom.com/launch. Go there. Okay. So here's a funnel, folks. The top of the funnel, I did more of a horizontal funnel here. Just imagine left to right. You can also have one that goes up and down, but left to right. So here we go. Here is a basic freelancers funnel. It's actually quite an advanced freelancers funnel because most freelancers don't have funnels. They have no idea what this is, how to do it, how to implement it. They just get word of mouth clients. And so this is non-existent. So relative to that, this is super brain surgeon, rocket science advanced, but really it's quite basic and everybody here should have it in place. Here's your traffic sources. This is the top of the funnel. It even kind of looks like one. See how it's wide at the top are the entry points, and then it gets smaller as you go through. So here it is. So you can visualize it. Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, networking, meetups, paid advertisements. These are pretty common, and these are common must-have traffic sources. So growing a social network, following, adding value on social media, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. Some of those you might find as you go through that nobody is responding or entering your funnel from Twitter. So who cares? Give Twitter up. It's nonsense anyway. What? Facebook is a big one. Facebook, most people are on Facebook. So it's a great place to add value to your target, to find an audience, to start growing an audience, to start building social following. Okay. And then LinkedIn, apparently this one's getting hot, right? I'm going to be ramping up my LinkedIn because people are turning more to LinkedIn now because they want more professional social network versus something like Facebook or Twitter. Instagram's another one. Pinterest, I was going to say Pinstagram. That's not a thing. Some people use Snapchat, other things like that. So social media, these is places where people hang out. You could find your audience, find your group, your target audience, serve them, get them in your funnel. Networking meetups. This is you being a real normal human person. Okay. Go be a gentleman, go be like an actual valuable person and go help somebody, go talk to somebody, go connect, go add value, meet people, help people, selflessly serve. Okay. Chamber of Commerce, networking meetups, conferences, conventions, dinner parties, whatever. Here's another one. Check this one out. Co-working spaces. Those are hot now. A lot of entrepreneurs and other people working at co-working spaces, and they go, hey, who are you? You're a new face. And you go, yeah. And you chat and you talk about each other's businesses. It's okay. It's like, it's a place where people know that business talk happens. You're already consenting to business talk when you just walk into a co-working space, so long as you're not distracting somebody. And paid advertisement. So this is a great one. This is a powerful one that we'll get into. Not today, but we will in our launch course and systemization course and stuff. But Facebook ads, LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, things like that. So here's the top of the funnel. This is where you get traffic. Feed that funnel. Landing page with a lead magnet, okay? This is a page that you collect an email address. This is something that no freelancer does. Now, actually freelancers do this, but most don't. You want to collect so you can get traffic, but if there's, it's like saying you have a funnel, but then there's no, like, it just opens up. Like, it's just a ring. Imagine a ring, okay? So you got your the top of the funnel, but then the bottom of that ring just opens up and it doesn't actually funnel. That's what most freelancers do. They go, yeah, I go to networking meetups. You're like, how do you collect a way to follow up with them and add value to them? They go, I don't. I just hope they just come back. It's like hoping that like water flows into the funnel, falls out, and then finds its way by way of precipitation and goes back into your funnel and then hopefully lands in your cup. It's not a way to build a business, okay? You will need to capture it. So capture an email. Perfect example in place is I asking you to check out freelancingfreedom.com/launch. The way I'm attracting you, so what's called a lead magnet, transparency here, folks. I'm showing you how it works in real time. You could study my own system as well. I give you a lead magnet, so something to attract you to my funnel so I can add value to you. So what is that? Something that is more valuable than your email address. A free demo, full behind the scenes of my new course. But even more so, a pricing calculator for consultants so that you can charge the rates that you should be charging, because everybody here is charging probably 100 to 200% less than they should be. And nobody really understands how to price scientifically. Also, revenue roadmap to figure out the products and services you should be adding to your business. And I'm going to give you the PDF and the replay and everything and the resources from this. So you're like, yeah, I want all of that because it's relevant to me and my business. So I am going to give you my email address, Brad. So here we go. Boom. So for me, watch this. Here we go. Watch. I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to say social plan, and I'm going to change. I'm just going to say YouTube, and then let's call this office hours live. Boom. So I can have a couple things in here, but let's say that I have that. So there's my social plan. Every week I do office hours live, and I want to connect that to my landing page. So we're going to go like this. Boom. Look at that. So there's another traffic source, so I can feed the funnel to the landing page with the lead magnet. What's the landing page with the lead magnet? Check this out, folks. freelancingfreedom.com/launch. Here it is. There's the landing page that I'm talking about. Actually, did I say freelancingfreedom.com/launch? Yeah, I did. So here we go. Free demo. Grab your free demo right here. Boom. When you get your free demo, you get the free gifts. I'll also email you personally with all the resources from today's Office Hours Live. You enter your name and your email address, access the free demo and gifts. So this is the landing page. This is the funnel capture, okay? So boom, right there. Landing page with lead magnet. See how it works? This works regardless of... So for me, at the end of this, I am selling my course so that you might be my client. So I can train you to grow your business. So I can work with you and the other people in the community. Also, some people hire me to consult with them. So we'll get on like actual coaching calls and we'll chat. So you become a client and I will work with you in your business. So that's what the point of the funnel is. You can use this to get web design clients. You can use this to get human resources clients. You can use this to get coaching clients, life coaching, yoga students, dog walking clients. Throw any service-based business at me and I will show you how the funnel can apply. Okay? It doesn't matter if at the end of this, you're selling a service, a one-to-one service, a one-to-many service, a productized service, a retainer, a course, a workshop, a webinar, an in-person meetup. Throw it at me, folks, and I can show you a funnel that works for it, okay? That's why it's so hot talking about funnels. The unfortunate thing is that people sell nowadays how to set up the funnel that makes you $1 million. Great. That can work only if you've covered stage 1 freelancing, stage 1 consulting, stage 1 business. Do you have a foundation on which you can systemize? If not, you're just giving someone money and making them rich with no value added to your life. You're just dreaming, okay? And I'm trying to change that so that you can actually do something. I could just create like a funnels course and like sell it and then market it and use funnels to get people to buy funnels and make them want funnels and then make a lot of money. But that doesn't feel right, okay? Sure, I'll help some people who are established, but what I want to do is I want to establish people. Do you want to start a business? Yes, come with me. Do you want to start a business? No, don't follow me. Go get a good job, okay? Do you want to start a business? Great. Okay, let's talk about getting started. Let's talk about what's in your head. Let's talk about getting clients. Let's talk about building a foundation. Let's talk about all of these things that nobody wants to talk about because they're not sexy. Then let's talk about systemizing that. Let's talk about establishing a funnel once you are ready. Okay. It's kind of like the wax on, wax off, sort of like Karate Kid type stuff. You're like, why am I talking about mindset, Brad? Why am I talking about, changing my thought process from adding value to others' lives versus adding value to my life? Why do you keep telling me to stop serving myself? Why do you keep telling me to serve other people? I don't want to be a servant. That's what I'm trying to get you through so that when you get to stage 2, you are ready. Okay? But I want to give you a sneak peek at stage 2 to see how it works. Okay? Monique says, so you can create an online funnel offering a 1-hour Skype consult on an area of expertise. Absolutely. Yes. You have a traffic source. You get that traffic source with a lead magnet that's relevant to your audience. Now, the people who go into here are the people who you want to be your clients. That's why it's key in the launch course, freelancingfreedom.com/launch, to get your demo and gifts to understand who your audience is so that you can go where they are here, get them in your funnel, offer them something of value that's way more valuable than their email address and the time that they're going to spend reading your stuff to say, yep, I want to chat to Monique. I want to see how she can help me solve my problem. So then watch this. Here we go. Funnel. So landing page lead magnet. Boom. Email lead magnet delivery. So when you get your launch demo and all the gifts I just promised you, I will email you. I will send you to a page and I have your email. So I'm going to follow up with you and you're going to get the lead magnet delivery. So a link to all of the resources I just promised you. Okay. Then you get added to an email sequence, nurture next steps. So the sequence is now you say, okay, over the course of the next 30 days, over the course of the next 5 days, whatever your offer is, listen here, the more expensive your offer, the longer this stage takes. If you're selling something that's $10,000, first of all, this is going to be a very different process. This is going to be a longer process to get them there. But let's say your offer is very expensive. It's $10,000. This sequence is going to take a long time. Probably 60 to 90 days. Could be shorter, depending on who you are and your business and your network, but this is going to be longer. If you're selling something that's free, this can be instant. You could say, boom, thank you for your email. Also, would you like to get this for free? The answer to that is yes. They don't have to think about that. Okay. Now, if I'm asking for money, so say, for example, when you get into my launch funnel there, I'm going to give you those resources for free. I'm going to email you over the next week. Okay. And over the next week, I'm going to give you behind the scenes into launch, how I can help you, how it's helped other people, to prove myself and to give you demonstrations of what I've created for the people I'm trying to help. As you go through, you might go, oh, yeah, no, I want that. Brad's speaking to me directly. That problem is what I have and I wish I could solve it. It looks like this solves it. I give you all the reasons why you should and who if you're the right person, here's the reasons why you should join if you want to. And by the end of that 7 days, you have opportunity to join launch. Okay? So for this case, this is for, say, calls, coaching calls, client-based calls. If I was selling, say, not a course, but say a one-to-one service, like a coaching call, which I have this in place as well, a one-to-one client call. This is what happens. Email sequence, nurture next steps. The conversion rate to people who schedule an appointment, a call. So automating that step, getting someone to book a call. We'll show you that in a moment. Okay. How do we, so how many percent get to this? And then did they become a client? If yes, service delivery and onboarding. So boom, you have a client. This means you have a client and you get to work with them. Okay. No, they didn't become a client. Boom. This is what I call the sales cycle. Right back into the email sequence to continue it. So this could be a 60-day email sequence. It could be a 1-year long sequence. I have a sequence that if you don't become a customer, you get added to my nurture sequence, which lasts, I think, a year. And I send you blog posts, notifications, emails, free newsletter stuff. And I just continually add value to your life over the course of like a year. And in those, peppered throughout, is the opportunity to hire me, to pay for one of my products, or to book one of my services. Okay? So see how this works? Instead of saying, okay, I got you in my funnel, I've added value, I'm nurturing you and trying to get you to be my client, and I got you on a call, or I've convinced you to take another step. Did you become a client? No? Okay, sorry, you're gone. No! Recycle that, so say you have a funnel. Now imagine a funnel, a colander, and you catch clients. They go through, some of them are going to fall out, but you have a pipe that feeds like another funnel that feeds the people who didn't become clients right back into the top of that funnel or into another one. Okay. So here is the basic freelancers funnel. Okay. Now watch this. I think I have in here another one that's a little bit more, okay, no, I don't have another one in there. That's okay. That's the one that really matters right there. So I'll send you that if you guys get your demo of launch, okay? Which is free. Now, let's jump into ConvertKit, okay? I'm going to go to automations, and I'm going to create a new automation. Ooh, look at this. Nathan is hosting a training about the new email. I'm really excited about this new email editor. This is news to me right now. Super exciting. Love it. If any of you want to sign up for ConvertKit, I'll send you a resource where you get a free trial with my link. So if you see this and you want to install this funnel that we create, then we can get started and you can install. So the funnel that I create right now, I will email you later with a visual version of it. So if you want to use something else, totally fine. But if you want to use ConvertKit, then you can install the funnel right into your account just like that. It will create all the forms, all the links, all the tags, all the everything. Okay. Alex says, what system do you use for such distribution and planning? ConvertKit. That's what I use. That's why I'm showing you. You can use other things. MailChimp just kind of got their act together and kind of have automations in place. I wouldn't recommend it. I used to be on MailChimp and then switched to ConvertKit like 4 years ago. Before ConvertKit was super cool. Now they're like a multi-million-dollar a year small business. Rocking the email marketing and systems world. But I started up when Nathan, the CEO, personally called me and was like, hey, I'm building this thing. Get off MailChimp and let's get you set up with email marketing. So I was like, I'm kind of like the ConvertKit hipster. I like to think, before you really heard about it. And now it's super cool, but it's better because now my business runs better because ConvertKit is growing. Anyway, okay, so let's just call this the freelancer funnel. I'm gonna say office hours live. No, that doesn't make sense. Let's say freelancer funnel example. Something like that. It's just whatever. Name it whatever you want, okay? Get off my back. All right, okay. So first we got to do is create an automation. So check this out. If we go off of our plan here, so we need to create a landing page with lead magnet. So let's create a landing page. You want to do that? Watch this. This is why you don't need a website. A lot of people are like, hey, do I need to create a really fancy, beautiful website? Especially web designers and developers are like, I got to have the best website before I launch my business. No, you don't. You just need a landing page creator and forget about all that other stuff. Once you start making money and booking clients, reinvest it into a great website. For now, all you need is this. Create an automation. So this is the top of the funnel. So I'm going to say they join a form. Okay. If we don't have a form, no problem. Let's create a form. Boom. Watch this. How do you want to gather subscribers? You ready for this? This is going to be exciting. I'm already so pumped. So do you have a website? Use a form, put it on your own website. Like mine, for example, check this out. This is a ConvertKit form, okay? This is the top of the funnel capture, lead capture. I already have my website. It's on my website, okay? I have this everywhere. It's in 1,000 different places, okay? To capture as many initial top of funnel subscribers, okay? You don't have a website? No problem. Landing page. ConvertKit will host it. Okay, watch this. This is amazing. This is all new. This is new. This is even newer to me than what. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So out here first, folks. This is like new stuff from ConvertKit. Okay, so look at all these templates that they have. And ConvertKit, I know a lot of people who work at ConvertKit personally, and they have really talented engineers and designers. So all these things are really slick landing pages. So you don't need to worry about your design skills if they're not very good. You can look as good as a amazing design engineer with these templates. Fair for warning here, I am a customer of ConvertKit, and you can sign up with your own link if you want, but I am an affiliate as well. So when I email you, I'll give you the link to the funnel and everything. And if you do sign up, then I will get like, I think it's like 5% revenue share. So if you sign up for like a $29 a month plan, whatever that is, 29 times, yeah, something like, I get like $5 a month or something like that. So by no means am I like building my business off this. It's just a nice perk. Another thing we'll talk about in the launch course, by the way. Whoa, this is too many windows for you. That's not cool. Go back here. There we go. So anyway, we get into that affiliate marketing and things like that in the courses. Don't worry about that right now. But let's choose a landing page. Okay. So let's say, for example, that we want to book a coaching client. Like we want to book a client, a one-to-one client, like a done-for-you service where you meet for a call. So you want to schedule an appointment. Let's say that is our funnel. Sound good? Because most of us here can apply that to our business. So let's say your template here is product. Let's see. Help us design our templates. Hey, designers, you can help design templates there. Boom, boom. Anyway, let's go with this. This looks nice. This is a new one. Okay, watch this. Your catchy page headline goes here. So this is something that you need to capture the attention of the people who are in your audience. By the way, folks, this Office Hours Live is going longer because this is exciting. And I think I'm going to drop some value here. So you got my attention, and we're going to build something cool, and you're going to get this in your email if you get that demo of launch. Okay. So catchy page headline here. You're looking for a coaching client. Let's say that you are serving, let's say you want to help real estate agents. I'm coming in with this up on the fly. Okay. Coming up with this on the fly. You want to help real estate agents get, let's see, improve their, if you're a designer, nope, I'm changing it up here. Feel free to help me out if you want. I didn't plan for this, so I'm literally coming up with this on the fly. You want to book a real estate agent who wants to know how to use Facebook ads to get more clients. Okay, let's do that. So real estate agents. Hey, Monique, we're on the same page. Boom. So someone goes, oh yeah, I'm a real estate agent. And now so you capture their attention. Now you want to grab their interest. Okay. So attention, boom. You got their interest, right? Now you got their attention. Now you want to take them a little bit further. Okay. So we want to say, so this is a lead magnet. You're not asking for a sale or anything up front. You're asking for something. You're asking for their email address. So you need to give something that's way more valuable than their email address and their attention. Okay. So, download this free, this free checklist to Now, do your due diligence to make this better. I'm doing this on the fly and trying to save time here, okay? Download this free checklist to design checklist. No, marketing checklist to help you get 3 new listings, 3 new leads per week. Okay. Again, this is just a guideline here. I didn't plan this. If I planned it, I would have some excellent, beautiful copywriting here. But right now it's just, this is just an example. Okay. So real estate agent, download this free marketing checklist to help you get 3 new leads per week. Let's say, yeah, do your due diligence. Okay. Now we want to, let's say, download here. If this was wider, it would look nicer. There we go. Enter your name and email. Again, folks, this isn't a copywriting class. This is a demo for how to set up a funnel, okay? Enter your name and email to grab the checklist, okay? So name and email. If you want, you can also add extra fields. So over here, you can see, like, if you want to add a tag, you can go tag, type of real estate, and then you can go like commercial real estate, and residential real estate. So then now you can, from there, know what it is on the form, what type of real estate agent they are. So you can change the message. Now right here, you could change everything from the color to the style to the font to the border radius. Everything's customizable. Download checklist. And then the disclaimer goes here, like, you're going to be added to my email list. This is for GDPR and all that sort of stuff. So, hey, I'm going to email you and I'm going to sell you a product, by the way. No need to purchase, whatever it is. Whatever your disclaimer is, this is your job to fill out. Okay. Down here, you can go like this and go like first and last name. So a picture. I'm going to put a picture here. Where's my Dropbox? Boom. Headshots. I want to use a nice picture of me. This one's nice. So down here, we got a picture, and we can go Brad Hussey. Say CEO, real estate, up level, Inc. Just made that up. Is my picture showing up there? It didn't. So so on and so forth. What will you learn? So this is where you write out what you get, what you learn. Okay. I don't know why that didn't work. Maybe I moved away too quickly. Here we go. I just moved away too quickly. Okay. So we just created our landing page, folks. We did that really quickly. So I'm going to save that. Now here's the landing page. Okay. So what we can do now, boom, we can preview it. So it literally just looks like this. You can also share it. So I'm going to copy the link. Let's check it out. So boom, you send your real estate agent here from an ad, from a link, from your business card, whatever it is. And if you're at a conference, a real estate conference, and they go, oh man, I wish I could do Facebook ads. And you're like, I'm a Facebook ad person. I actually have a checklist to help you get your first campaign set up. And they're like, what? How do I do it? And you go, here's my business card. The link at the bottom will take you to that checklist. It's yours for free. And then they go here and go, yeah, I'm a real estate agent. Yeah, I want that checklist. Here's my name. Here's my email. Oh, by the way, I am a commercial real estate agent. Money. Download the checklist. Oh, yeah, that's the nice person that I met at the conference. Oh, they're this person. What? I didn't know I would learn that. And they're a CEO of Real Estate Up Level. Whoa. Okay. Boom. Download the checklist. From there, what happens? Now you have an email address. But if you don't have anything, a next step, then it doesn't matter. So you don't want the funnel to stop here. So you want to deliver the lead magnet. Watch this. Here's how you deliver that lead magnet. Who's liking this? Is this worth your time, or should I just stop this right now? I just want to know, because I don't want to waste anyone's time. Okay, so watch this. When a visitor subscribes to a form, show a success message or redirect to another page. So if you have a page with a PDF or a Dropbox link or anything, you can add it here, or you can double confirm them and say, check your email. So maybe you want to send an email with more resources. Boom, here's the email. So the incentive email, You can change, the message and stuff. I won't show you that. Confirm after they click the link that says, yeah, I'm in it. I want to download the PDF. You can give them a URL. So if it's a page on your website, or if it's just an actual file, choose a PDF file. Boom. They literally can download it straight from their email inbox. Change the design. What happens if people return to this page and they're already a subscriber? You can hide the form. You can show custom content, lots of different features. You can change the style and the code and all that sort of stuff. If you want to do that, you could fill around. Anyway, so boom, there's our landing page. Let's go back to our funnel. Okay, we're gonna save that. Now we're back on our funnel. So that's our landing page. That's the top of funnel. Now you can add more top of funnel entry points, maybe a tag if someone clicks a link, or if there's a different landing page for a different type of real estate agent. You can add a whole bunch of different ways to do that. For the sake of time, I'm just going to keep it simple. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to add them to a email sequence. Now, don't have an email sequence. Whoops. If you don't have one in place, we are going to create a sequence. We're going to say, I'm going to call it template. Actually, no, I already have one in place, so I don't have to write one. Let's go freelance client onboarding, freelance lead nurture, client onboarding. Nope. Lead nurture. So we got a lead. Boom. So I add them to that template. Watch this. Open this up. Here are your messages. Check it out. So thanks again. This is your confirmation email. I sent it immediately. You can change this based on days or hours on specific days. If you want, change the subject line, customize and personalization. So you can use their name. You can do things like their email address, certain tags, and custom fields. So if you are like a web designer, when I send you an email, I don't say, hey, web developer. I say, hey, web designer. Or do you want to start up a web design business? Or are you looking to grow, let's say, revenue goal? Are you looking to grow your business to $100,000 a year versus the person who says their revenue goal is $10,000 a year? So hyper-personalization so that you can deliver a personalized, customized message, add the most possible value in an automated fashion. Hey, so-and-so, I wanted to thank you again for downloading whatever the lead magnet is. Just a quick note on who I am. Here's a little one-liner, and then a testimonial from a past client or a friend or a colleague. Anyway, thought I'd extend my gratitude. Cheers. Catch you later. Okay, so in this example, okay, let's, you can see here, this funnel, this example is about lawyers. You got to change this for your business and your industry and whatever, okay? So we got why lawyers shouldn't spend top dollar on our website. So what is this? I'm adding value. I'm nurturing that person, okay? So that's why in this point in the funnel, we are now email sequence nurturing and next steps with the explicit goal of getting them on the phone, okay? Okay, so here we are right here. So I'm sending them a blog post that I found, an article that I found with my commentary saying why I think they should read it. And then that's the call to action. Now, if you wrote your own blog post or filmed your own video or created a podcast episode or whatever, you can use your own content here. But if you don't have a blog yet, you don't have your own content, you can use other people's content to share it and go, hey, I found this. I think it'd be really helpful to you. Okay. I send that, 2 days later. Give them a little bit of time. Another 2 days later. Hey, just a quick question. Wanted to chat about your law practice. Got 30 seconds, hit reply and answer. I'd love to know. What's the one thing in your practice that this struggles with when it comes to your website? Now, if our landing page is about lawyers and websites, that would have been more relevant. Obviously, you know that. So we might change that landing page as an example. But this is the template that you can follow. This is guideline, not gospel. This is something that you want to use as a template. You can create your own version. The more expensive your offer, the longer it should be, the more spread out, the more short impactful, cheaper the offer. You can have a shorter timeline. This is all up to you. Okay. So this is trying to ask for engagement so that you can get someone to email you back. Okay. I do it all the time. In my emails, you'll say, hey, my name's Brad. Here's my story. What's your story? Then I get people emailing me back, telling me their story. And then I personally respond to them or send a video to them to show, hey, cool. Thank you for sharing that. I really appreciate it. 40% of law firms don't have that. Here's another article I found, yada, yada, yada. 4 days later, make or break your law practice with SEO. So this is apparently the template I came up with is like an SEO funnel sort of thing. This isn't something, this is a template. Do not use this as use this as fully a guideline. Don't use this as fill in the blanks. This needs to be all your original content, okay? But it's giving you an idea, okay? So here we go. Here's a video I found, and now watch this. There's a call to action here. P.S. Do you have 10 minutes for a quick phone call? I want to get them on a phone call, okay? You can instantly book a 10-minute slot right here. So watch this. You click on this. It takes me to my online calendar, another free tool. I'm going to email this to you if you get that free demo in the link below. You go to Calendly. Watch this. Let's see if I have this here. Nope. I think it's here. Freelancing Freedom Coaching. Watch this. So this is my Calendly thing. Watch this. And by the way, you can't book one of these unless you pay for it, but that's the idea. I'm showing you behind the scenes. So you click on this. Let's say that person sees your email and goes, hey, I want to book a 10-minute slot. Cool. They click on your link. It goes to your page and it shows all of your availability that you set. And you go, I'm free on the 22nd. I want a 10 a.m. call, your name and your email address, schedule the event, and you book a call. You can also, with Calendly, collect a payment before you book a call, or you could send them to like a PayPal link. You say, in here, you can send them to a PayPal link to pay for your $50 call. Or if you want it to be a free call, like a strategy call that's free, you use Calendly. From there, Calendly integrates with ConvertKit so that when the tag is added, so here, watch this. So when a tag is added, so that's your template. Okay, watch this. We want an event. Jump here when a tag is added. Here we go. Watch this. So they could be in email too, and if they book a call with you, you don't want them in your nurture sequence anymore. You want to pull them forward because now they're a customer of yours, right? You don't need to nurture them. Now you need to deliver your service. Okay? So I booked a call. So now okay. See this? You're in here. Boom, booked a call. They jump straight to here. Now what we want to do is we want to add a new email sequence and we want to say template freelance client onboarding. Watch this. So we got our first client. Let's say if they paid for your call, they jump straight to here and then they go to your onboarding sequence. Okay. So now onboarding email 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just, this is just a basic template. Your emails can be whatever you want. I have onboarding emails that sometimes go out every single day. I have onboarding emails for certain clients and customers and services and products that go out once a week, once a month, things like that. Okay. So that's an onboarding template. And so from there, let's say you finished your service delivery. So you've onboarded. Let's say you want to delay your service delivery lasts like, let's do a action delay for let's go 30 days. Okay. So after that 30 days goes by, what you want to do is you want to continue to nurture that past client to work with them again in the future. So this is where the sales cycle comes into play. You don't want them to drop out and go away. You want to actually continue communication so that you're always top of mind. Okay, so now I'm going to add them to a new sequence, and this is going to be a template client ongoing education. Watch this. Boom. So now here, after 30 days, did I do that right? Booked a call, 30 days goes by. Now they get added to this new sequence. Educational email, you're adding value, another educational email, and so on and so forth. You can change it to whatever you want. I'm saying every 2 weeks, you send them an email. It could be once a week, could be on Thursdays, could be whatever. This is up to you. Customize every single down to the minute. Okay. And then in here, you can see here, you can have a link. Now watch this. Let's say we have a PS. Now these templates will be yours. If you sign up for ConvertKit and use this template that I'll email you later, it will automatically create all of the templates, tags, funnels, forms that we create right here so that you don't have to redo it all over again. But you will have to customize it because your business is different than this example, I'm sure. So PS, let's jump on another call to tighten up your marketing strategy. Okay, watch this. Book a time. We want to say Calendly. Okay. Now we want to tag that person with wants to book another call. Boom, they're tagged with booking another call. So watch this. So now, save that. So now we're at the bottom of this funnel here. We've delivered our service. We're feeling good. And we want to add another event. So jump here. So like this ongoing education could last a year. Okay. It could be one email a month for a year. So you're always top of mind, always there to help. Okay. Plenty of opportunity to re-add them to the funnel. So now we say jump here when we have the tag. What was it? Wants to book another call. Okay, that tag should be in there. Whoops. Let's refresh. Wants to book another call. Wants to book another call. Here we go. Boom. Okay, so now watch this. Now let's say you have another pitch sequence. Let's say freelance lead pitch sequence. Lead nurture. We want to client onboard. You get the idea here, okay? Just another form. Now, okay, let's say up here. They're in the landing page. A whole bunch of people go here. You nurture them. If they don't book a call, you want to go straight into a pitch. So let's give them some time. Let's say action is delayed for 7 days. Okay, so after that, you nurture them. You want to do 7-day delay or whatever. Add them to a pitch sequence where you just straight up start offering your services. Like, stop beating around the bush, right? Template, lead pitch. Okay, so now we got a pitch sequence. Watch this. Educational message, introduce your product and service, soft sell, educational, hard sell, address concerns, acknowledge hesitations, soft sell, ask why they didn't take action. And then from there, let's say they didn't buy. So watch this. Condition, tag, or condition. Watch this. This is cool. Condition. Yeah, let's do tag. Template. Purchased service. Right? So do they have the tag purchase the service? If yes, you can just, actually, no, let's delete that. Here's why. Because if they purchased a service, they booked a call. Whatever. Little bug. It's okay. Let's try that again. There we go. Okay, so after the pitch sequence, we want to go straight to another email sequence. Is going to be nurture. Ongoing, I think. Ongoing education. There. So check this out. So you go in, you capture their email, you send them their lead magnet, you nurture them with your email sequence here. 7 days goes by. If they haven't purchased yet, you pitch them. If they haven't purchased anything, let's give them another delay, another week, so that you can give them a break. And then you just add value to their lives on a weekly basis or monthly basis, whatever your deal is. Now, if at any point during this process they booked a call, okay, they'll jump straight here, skip all of this part. Now they get onboarded with your service delivery sequence. 30 days goes by after you've done delivering the service, and then now they get added to ongoing education. If they want now if they want to book another call and they booked another call with you, they click that link, boom, they go straight to here. Now we onboard a new client. So you get the idea. This is a really rough funnel here, but you can see how it works. It's incredibly powerful. And so I strongly recommend ConvertKit as your tool the tool that you use for your client relationship management, your marketing automation systems and automations and such. So that, folks, is, let's switch my screen here. That, folks, is how you systemize in a nutshell. I know we hung out for about an hour and a half here. It was pretty fun. That's what systemization is all about. You can't really get started with systemization until you start establishing a foundation. Now, if you want to get to that point where you have automatic leads, automatic nurturing, automatic service delivery, you have to build a foundation. You have to have a service to deliver. You have to have a business to be able to systemize. You have to have experience and do stuff manually before you know what it is that needs to be automated. And that's what launch is all about, okay? So at freelancingfreedom.com/launch, check out the page. It gives you everything that you need to know about the course, but better yet, you get a free demo of the course so that you can see what's going on, so that you can know, is it even right for me? Is this what I need for my business and my life? You get the free demo, revenue roadmap, pricing calculator. I'll send you the slides and all the resources we talked about today with the replay and everything, so that if you want to join up and launch, I'll help you establish the foundation, start booking clients 1, 2, and 3, get you some work and get you something happening so that you know what it is that needs to be systemized, standardized, automated. Okay? And then we can get talking about that stage 2. Because what I want is to get my customers and my students whom I work with to get to the point where they need to systemize so they can start growing, so they can start getting automatic notifications on their phone that says, we've got a new lead, we've got a new call at noon tomorrow, we've got 3 calls on Thursday, so that you can get on the phone and go, hey, we deliver some value, book them as a client, sell your higher paid service, your retainer, your product, whatever it is. If you're wanting to sell a coaching call, you can use funnels and systemization for that. If you want to sell a product, if you want to sell a retainer, if you want to sell a flagship web design service, marketing service, human resources, contract, whatever it is, it works for any service-based, client-based consulting business. Whether you're selling a one-to-one service, a one-to-many service, like a webinar or a workshop like this. Like if I charged for this, it would be considered one-to-many. I'm doing one thing and serving lots of people at once. It could be a course. It could be a systemized, productized thing. It could be like a book. It could be a software. It could be, a website builder. It could be a course. It could be whatever. You can use systemization to get you there, but you need to have the foundation. So that, my friends, is what Freelancing Freedom Launch is all about. And I'm encouraging you to head over there right now. That's this page right here. So that's going to take you to this page. It's going to let you all know all about Launch. It's a new course that I created. It's the version 2.0 of the original Freelancing Freedom Masterclass that we have used to get to help over 400 students to, at this point, over 400, I think like 10 or something, to start up, plan, launch, and grow their freelance business in any niche. So we've helped a ton of our customers book clients. In fact, the reported combined income from our students is over $200,000 so far. Some people, have earned more than $50,000 since getting started. Some people are going full-time and running their business full-time because of getting started with Freelancing Freedom. Other people have a nice, healthy side hustle. But the point is that we get you clients. We hook you up with the community that we have in place. We help you plan, launch, grow, and ultimately, as you've seen today, systemize and productize and scale beyond what it is that you think is possible. So you can have an actual business, okay? You get a whole bunch of video lessons, lifetime access, 100% satisfaction guarantee. If it's not working for you, send us an email. We'll help you out or give you a refund. No pressure. All the modules are here, right from building your foundation. I talk about that a lot. Mindset, building your systems in a personal way. So not necessarily automation, but your success systems, your scheduling, all of that. Finding your niche, making an impact with a minimum viable market. Business models, crafting an offer, and creating something that you can start selling right away, a service, a minimum viable service, pricing and positioning your products and services so that you can actually start pricing. We've got shipping, booking foundation clients. We're going to be using this to create some initial systems to book clients, and then managing projects, customer relationships, money, and then beyond, so that you can get ready for stage 2. Office hours live every week. Some testimonials here. There's a lot more. A little bit about me if you want to know. This is all here for you. So if you want a free demo of the course, check it out. Click here, free demo. It'll take you straight to the spot. Your name and email, that's all I need. I'll send you automatically 2 free gifts, the revenue roadmap, pricing calculator for consultants, and the demo. Plus, I'm going to give you all those resources that we talked about today. So, folks, I won't talk about that anymore because you can do your own due diligence and check out the website yourself. I hope this was valuable to you. Really excited that we did this. I think this was... Leah says I need to update my testimonial. Yes, please send me a message with your updated testimonial. I hope that was valuable for you. Let me know if this was good, if this helped you out, to give you some ideas. If you have any questions... I'm going to close up now because it's lunchtime, way past lunchtime actually for me. Thank you for sticking around for so long. I know these are only supposed to be an hour, but we did a big demo, so I hope this was good for you. Get that demo. freelancingfreedom.com/launch. Then I will email you with the slides, I'll send you that automation that we worked on. I'll send you the market plan funnel that we just designed. I'll send you the ConvertKit links. I'll send you the resources, and I'll give you a great little package, and then we'll be in touch. So, but I can't send that to you unless you give me the your email. So, yeah, check out the website, get your free demo. Then we'll be able to be in touch and send you all the resources from today. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate it. Have a great weekend, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers. God bless. Bye now.